to the scene making faceless hip-hop breaking news videos that helped him get his foot in the door. While at first, he wasn't seen as traditional media and wasn't taken seriously by hip-hop, over the years, he managed to earn himself a reputation as a credible media personality known for breaking hip-hop news. This led to Akademiks eventually getting his big break when he was chosen to be on the hip-hop show Everyday Struggle. During the Everyday Struggle days, hip-hop saw the rise of DJ Akademiks. Now today, it seems like we're witnessing the fall of the self-proclaimed biggest media personality, as several allegations have been made against Akademiks that, if proven true, might just end his career for good. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos every other day exposing the truth. In today's episode, we will be talking about the downfall of DJ Akademiks. Let's get right into it. On the surface, 2024 seems to be one of the best years for DJ Akademiks. Not only was he name dropped by both Drake and Kendrick Lamar during the beef of the century, but he was also named the #1 media personality by Complex News. It couldn't be going any better for Ak. His name mentioned by Drake and Kendrick only certified his already earned position as the biggest hip-hop media personality. Complex giving him the #1 spot on their list was only the icing on the cake. While he was having the best moments in his career, he was also going through the worst, as he was dealing with career-ending allegations made by one of his exes. During the time of this massive moment, Akademiks was dealing with a very public breakup with his ex-girlfriend Shay Glizzy. It appears that Shay was with Akademiks for about 2 years, and starting in 2023, the relationship started to fall apart, with Shay Glizzy coming out to make many allegations against Akademiks. When it appeared they first broke up, Shay Glizzy would go on to accuse Akademiks of putting his hands on her. She also leaked Akademiks' address, plus photos of his manhood, claiming he had an STD. The picture of his ID and his manhood ended up on No Jumper Reddit, where thousands of fans reposted it. Akademiks then addressed it on his livestream, denying what was being revealed about him. Not long after this, Akademiks was back with Shay Glizzy, and things only got worse from there. After several fights with Shay Glizzy, it eventually led to the biggest fight of them all that got Akademiks in big trouble. After the couple had a fight, Shay went online and made some serious allegations against Akademiks that he hasn't been able to get rid of, claiming that Akademiks' house had gotten raided by the police because he had R-worded a girl in his home. Shay stated that Ak was trying to cover it all up and keep it from his fans. After Shay exposed this, Akademiks went on stream and tried to clarify what she meant by those allegations. Akademiks denied R-wording anyone and claimed that it wasn't at all what happened. According to Akademiks, he was indeed raided, a part of an SA investigation done by the police. But Akademiks denied he was the one who R-worded anyone or did any crimes. He went on to tell the story from his perspective to try to clear things up. According to Ak, the reason his house was raided was because of a different girl named Zaya. He claims that he invited Zaya, who was a past girlfriend, to hang out with him on July 16, 2022. According to Ak, he paid for an Uber from Pennsylvania, where she lived, to his home in New Jersey. By the time Zaya arrived, Ak claims he was passed out after over drinking at a party he was previously attending. Zaya was instead met by 2 of Akademiks' friends. This is when Zaya started hanging out with the 2 friends to wait on Akademiks. Now this is when the story changes depending on who tells it. According to Ak, Zaya willingly started drinking with his friends, and then they all ended up hooking up on Akademiks' pool deck. He woke her up in the morning after realizing she was in his home and she was clothless. Akademiks claims that he got a bad feeling about this and decided to check his security cameras, where he saw her hooking up with his friends on his pool deck. Akademiks claims he felt salty about this because he looked at her as his girlfriend. He then claims he decided to wake her up and ask her if she was okay with what she did the night before, with Ak claiming that she responded by saying she had a good time. Akademiks then confronted her about hooking up with his friends and then proceeded to order her a lift to drive her back home. On the way back home, Zaya called Ak and began questioning him about what he saw happen on the footage because she couldn't really remember, with Ak telling her to get tested and sending her a screenshot of the video showing her hooking up with both men at the same time. After this, Ak claims that Zaya's entire energy shifted, and she told Ak that she was going to get a R-word kit and report this to the authorities, as she didn't remember anything that had happened. Akademiks claims that not long after this, his home was raided and his security camera footage had been confiscated to review for the investigation. According to Akademiks, after the authorities reviewed the tape, the investigation was dropped and he was cleared. He told his audience that his ex, Shay Glizzy, was only bringing this up to get back at him for leaving her.
that night, and I brought it to her attention like, yo, bro, I think you should go get tested. Like, see what I seen on the camera, like, yo, you gotta get tested. Bro, how you think you about to hold that against me? Oh, but I get it. Like, she's now looking at what everybody got going on. Oh, if people hear something about sexual assault, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, they raided my crib because something happened in my house in a mansion, and I used to invite mad people over. I invite nobody over now. I'm sorry. This is why when I meet y'all regular random people, oh, let's go to your house. Let's not. I've learned my lesson. I used to be in my crib, like in the pool, doing all types. My house I used to look at my house as a bachelor pad. I used to, I can't invite people over no more. And even like friends and families, like if I'm not there, I don't want y'all there. Respectfully. So that's what she thinks she got against me. Cool. So I got that story out the way. Hold on. That's the thing she thought was like this big thing. Hey, we're going to say that the police raided your crib when you were asleep and a girl claims she got R-worded in your crib. Come on, bro. And chat, like, I know y'all going to say that. I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't even want to get into the homies conversation, bro. Bro, let's deal with one situation at a time, bro. Like, I'm just telling you what happened. It's just so shocking that Shorty just thought that she could hold this over my head. Like, but like, why do you think that I wouldn't, like, the only reason I never told it, because I paid $100,000 to a lawyer to handle this situation. That an accusation, because at first they were like, the cops was like, we don't know what happened. I'm telling the cops, it ain't got nothing to do with me. My crib. And they're like, well, it's your crib. They're bringing up all type of issues. Why didn't you ask you for the security tape? Why didn't you give it to her? And I said, I'm talking to the interrogation room. I said, you kidding me? You think that I didn't know what happened? She's give me the video of me and your friends. Or she's telling me, explain to me what happened at this part with our friends. You think I would have sit there like, oh no, yeah, you caught your back up right here. Oh, nah, you were bopping your head right now. I told her no, and I ain't But when the cops seen that, the cops said, oh, Ak is hiding evidence. Anyway, so that's really the biggest thing. And you know what I mean? Monkey off my back, whatever y'all want to say about it. You know, let's establish facts. There was nobody ever charged. Ever.
After Akademiks told this story to his stream, things only got worse for him, as Zaya went online and posted this video claiming that Ak wasn't being honest about what happened that night and wasn't as innocent as he was trying to paint himself. Zaya said in the video that Akademiks' friends had sedated her and R-worded her, and then that Akademiks eventually joined in.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. And you know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
A couple months after posting this video, Zaya then sued DJ Akademiks for essaying her, with the lawsuit telling a slightly different story from Akademiks. Zaya's story seems to paint Akademiks and his friends as monsters who sedated her and took advantage of her. According to Zaya's lawsuit against Ak, when she arrived at Akademiks' home, she was greeted by two of Ak's friends. She claims that not long after arriving at his home, his friends offered her an alcoholic beverage. She drank the beverage and was then offered to hang outside in the hot tub. She then claims when they were hanging out outside, Akademiks' friends came out with more beverages and began to force it onto her, claiming that after her second drink, she felt off like something was wrong, stating that she eventually started losing consciousness, and this is when Akademiks' friends began R-wording her at the same time. She claims the next thing she remembers is waking up on Akademiks' bed with Ak on top of her R-wording her. In the lawsuit, she alleged that she told Akademiks to stop, but Akademiks refused until he finished. Zaya claims that when she went to the authorities, they took on her case and investigated Akademiks, with the police finding sufficient evidence to pursue the case. Zaya claims that after the kit was done on her, they found Akademiks' DNA inside of her. Even though this was technically enough to arrest Ak, Zaya claims she decided to spare him and not press charges. As you can see, the story told by both Akademiks and Zaya seem to be slightly similar to a point. They both claim Akademiks invited her over. They both claim Akademiks was drunk and passed out when she arrived. When the story changes is when it comes to the SA and Ak's involvement in it. Ak claims Zaya came out just to hang out, with her willingly getting drunk and willingly choosing to hook up with his friends behind his back, while Zaya claims that Akademiks' friends drugged her and R-worded her, with Akademiks joining in on the act. Akademiks has gone on to call Zaya's accusations nothing but a money grab. The only problem with this is that we all know Ak isn't going to willingly admit to doing this, as it would end his career. No one will openly admit they R-worded anyone, especially not a public figure. Unfortunately, since no charges are coming from this lawsuit, no real police investigation will be done, so people will never truly 100% know whether Ak is guilty or not. However, since the allegations have been made, other people online have come out to expose Ak for other inappropriate activities that make these accusations seem rather true. Since these allegations were made, some women on social media have come out exposing Akademiks as an alleged groomer.
Yes, when I met AK, I was 21, he was 32. There's like a 12-year age difference. Like, he likes younger girls. So when y'all see him talking about, when y'all see other people saying that they're exposing him for saying, like, oh, you're 17 when you turn 8, that's true. Like, it's true. It's true. I know a lot of people be fans, but that's definitely true. Them girls were 15 and 16 years old in the house. I came to the house tonight because me and him been talking. He did an interview with Flacco. He's talking about, oh, it's not like that, this and that. We were on FaceTime, and I said, okay, I'm going to talk to you in person. I'm about to pull up. I fall asleep in the Uber. He's calling me while I'm in the Uber. I guess he's telling me not to pull up. I pull up to the house. I have a key to the house. And when
We're looking for gamers who want to become a video game designer or programmer. Go to this website.
I cannot find a job. Have you tried looking in tech? No. Tech companies laid everybody off.
when I pull up to the house, it's two young ass bitches in the crib. Like, I asked them personally, how old are y'all? Because y'all look mad young. They said 15 and 16.
According to several women, Akademiks contacted them when they were 17 and proceeded to flirt with them and allegedly groomed them. DMs were leaked showing Akademiks asking a girl how old she was and when did she turn 18. Another girl online claimed she was talking to Akademiks since she was 17, with Akademiks choosing to fly her out when she turned 18. This girl claimed that Akademiks would get her drunk and then have his way with her. Another girl claimed that she was hanging out with Ak and experienced similar behavior. The girl claims that Ak had linked up with her in July and had invited another girl to join them. She also claims that Akademiks admitted this other girl was only 17 or 18, and she goes on to claim that even though Ak didn't know if she was old enough, he still hooked up with her. Another girl posted a video showing her DMs with Akademiks as well. This girl showed proof that Akademiks was trying to contact her and was liking her pictures in a bathing suit when she was barely 18.
So I was looking at his face and I was just like, like, why does his face look so familiar to me right now? So then I'm like, hold on. This is the same, like, dude that was in my request that I found so weird because he didn't really put anything. All he put was like a heart, and I thought that was so weird. Here y'all go. I know people's not gonna believe me, so yeah. And you're not gonna say nothing in my DMs but just a heart. And I think that was like bait for me to like text back, but I never texted back because I'm just like, what am I supposed to say to this? I looked at my likes, and why out of all my pictures that I have on my Instagram, he only liked the one that I have in a bathing suit. So mind you, I like looked at my likes and I didn't even remember dude's name for real. So I just put I am because that's all I like remembered. But I'm scrolling down and ding, 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 he's right here under a picture with me on my bathing suit. Everybody that keeps saying like she's 18, like it's legal, she legal. You're weird. If you're literally waiting for girls to turn 18 just to, you know, do stuff with them, you're like, bro, like that's just weird. I don't understand what a 30-year-old would want to do with somebody that's 18 that didn't even graduate high school yet. I didn't graduate yet. Like, I'm still in high school. Like, I'm still in high school. At the end of the day, like, my mind, I'm still a child. I am still a child at the end of the day. I feel like sending a heart in my DMs and liking my picture is you fishing for me to respond to you. And I would think that was weird if he was trying to do that because I am 18, still living in my mama's house. Still got teddy bears on my goddamn bed. Like, come on.
As you heard for yourself, she claimed that Ak liked her photo in a bathing suit and sent her a heart in her DMs. She also claims that she was barely 18 and still went to high school and lived with her parents when Ak was trying to hook up with her. While all of these were just allegations with barely any proof, things only get worse for Ak from then on, as an old video of Akademiks started floating around the internet where Akademiks straight up admits he hooks up with 17-year-olds, claiming that he doesn't care if a girl is 17 or 20 as long as she has a college ID.
And to keep it real, if you think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think it was fine. I said, listen, man, as long as a chick got a college ID, she's getting f***ed. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17. She's gonna get this dick.
As you heard for yourself, Ak pretty much confessed himself that he doesn't see the difference between a 17-year-old and a 20-year-old. Now, Akademiks has responded to this old clip by saying he was younger when he said this and that it was taken out of context. In my opinion, this doesn't make the situation any better, as it doesn't matter if he's in his 20s when he said this. Saying that it doesn't matter what age a girl is when we all know it legally and morally does just shows how Ak truly thinks. On top of all the allegations, one of Akademiks' close friends, Little Boom, was exposed for his disturbing behavior. Little Boom, who many saw as Ak's right-hand man, was caught in 4K at Walmart following underage girls recording them. Videos were posted online showing Little Boom following several girls around Walmart, touching and recording them. Little Boom was eventually arrested and charged with the crime. He tried to deny the allegations, with Ak at first defending him until things got worse as more video footage was leaked that he couldn't deny. Ak then disowned his own friend of many years live on stream. This to me is rather interesting, as here we have another one of Akademiks' close friends being accused of doing something horrible to young girls. It's kinda hard for me to believe Akademiks didn't know about Little Boom's behavior, especially since it seems he keeps on picking friends who do things like this. Add this with Akademiks' relationship with another rapper who's accused of liking them young, you start to see a concerning pattern. Akademiks seems to have a close relationship with the biggest rapper in the world, Drake. Not surprisingly, Drake is another rapper who's recently been exposed for grooming and liking them young. During the Drake and Kendrick beef, Kendrick dissed Drake by bringing up the rumors that Drake likes to go after them young. What's interesting about this is that the entire time these allegations were made, Ak was heard defending Drake, claiming that there was no credible proof that Drake was into them young. During one of Akademiks' live streams, one of his fans brings up an old video of Drake performing that started to go viral after the Kendrick diss. The video showed Drake on stage performing with a girl. Drake is seen holding the girl close and flirting with her. This is when Drake asked her how old she was, and she responded by saying she was only 17. After finding out her age, instead of having her removed from the stage, Drake proceeds to kiss her and compliment her body. While Ak was live streaming, one of his fans asked Akademiks about this video, with Akademiks claiming that he never saw the video of Drake doing that.
Remember.
Okay.
All right, bro. You ignoring the video of him going on stage with a 17-year-old and basically filling her up, right?
Bro, I never seen that video. I never seen the video. So
I mean, you almost pulled it up, but you stopped yourself. Smart thing to do, but you stopped yourself.
I never seen the video, and to keep it real, and just because I'm kind of wrapping up stream, like, you know, I would play, but I guess I'll play it next time. Remind me, but I never seen it.
Oh, okay.
So then, as you heard for yourself, Ak claims that he didn't see the viral video from many years back. When he's told to play the video on stream, he claims the stream is about to be over, so he'll play it on the next one. He was obviously deflecting and trying to play dumb because he knew there was no way of defending these allegations. The fact that Akademiks chose to defend Drake, even though there was plenty of proof that Drake is into them young, only makes him look more suspicious and guilty. Considering Ak stating that he doesn't see a difference between